YouTube, what is happening? Welcome back to another Hip Hop Head reacts to metal, we call this, I think. We're doing a new one. We're doing something slightly different today. Slipknot released a new song about a week ago, and I actually saw that it came out because YouTube recommended the video to me, because obviously I've watched like 2 other Slipknot videos in the past month or so. YouTube recommended the video to me, and I went, you know what? It could be interesting to do a new one, because I don't think we've done many or any really new songs. I think The Stage was maybe the newest song we did, and that was what, 2015, 16, something like that. So we're doing All Out Life. I thought it'd be interesting to do a new one. I did go on YouTube and search Slipknot All Out Life and seen that a bunch of people have reacted to it already. A dude called Alex Hefner, who says he's a hip hop head, a fellow hip hop head. He said in the thumbnail of his video, their best song, question mark, exclamation mark. So if Alex Hefner knows anything, then this is apparently a really good one. I also saw Codename Reaction reacted to it, and I do watch those guys, so but I didn't watch their video because obviously I knew I was going to react to it, but we're going to do it. Apparently it's their best song, so there was a question mark though, so it might not be. Let's see. It's got a video. Let's kick it. Absolutely no idea what to expect.
To 3, I'm gonna show you what I do, what I get, know what I mean. One more, one against, give me the name. All your shining fruity never will ruin the game. You hold all the keys till the chasing holds you. I know you heard me, I fucking tell you. All this not me dead, new this not me best. No hard feelings, I'm tired of being right about everything I said. Yours is not me mine, kill does not me die. We are not your kind, no excuses, I shoot you all out fucking life.
Give it a pause there. I mean, it's good to know that Slipknot have still got it. Based on what I did, I should have got the Genius page up. Let me just try and do that quickly whilst I'm talking. Another really cool video. They seem to have a knack for really cool videos. I like the still wearing, I mean, to be fair, that could be anyone, but because there's loads of them there, but I like that they're still wearing, even though not the same masks, they're still wearing masks, just for that sort of theme. Slipknot All Out Life, right. So is this going to be from a new album, I reckon? It's a song bashing the music industry. So this is another one of those where obviously the vocal style, maybe some people can understand that better than I can, as someone who's not particularly acclimated to it, but the vocal style is like, yeah, I'm not picking up a lot of the lines specifically, which is why we bring the lyrics up. Corey Taylor explained the meaning behind the song. Everybody talks about toxic masculinity and toxic fandom these days. For me, it's more about this toxic idea that unless something came out 10 minutes ago, it's not any good, and that bothers me. I love new music, but at the same time, don't turn your back on the music that's been. Which is pretty much, actually, funnily enough, a lot of what we've been doing on this channel, because we've been looking at a lot of the old classic stuff, and a lot of people have mentioned in the comments how it's cool that people like me, like young people like me, are still listening to music like that and appreciating it for what it is. Pink Floyd being a big one, but basically everyone we've done. Yeah, trends, the next best thing, blah blah blah. What a world, the horizon's coming like a hell-bent killing machine. Can't afford to be the goddamn wreckage. Burn it all again at 1,000,000 degrees. Calling all the adamant upper level undefeated counterfeit cunts with a reason to fear. Throw away all the meaningless shit that's clinging, the enemy is here. I said stop. So the chorus, old does not mean dead. Dead does not... Old does not mean dead. New does not mean best. No hard feelings. I'm tired of being right about everything I've said. Yours does not mean mine. Kill does not mean die. We are not your kind. No excuses. I challenge you to all out fucking life. So old does not mean dead. New does not mean best is the gist of like the general message of the song. But I also like what he's saying about how yours does not mean mine. Almost as if to say, like, regardless of, you know, different people, maybe people will just not care about old music and only care about new music, but that doesn't mean that everyone's like that. It's another one of those kind of reminds me of Heretic Anthem, the way he's like talking about they wanted him to do the radio song, that he's like that he's not, like, they're not going to do that because that's not what their band is about, making the sort of music that the label wanted of them. They're going to make the music that they want to make. Similarly, in this situation, they're going to like the music that they want to like. You know, just because you think it's old doesn't mean it's not. You get the gist. I think it's a relatively straightforward message that I'm not quite doing justice, but we're going to finish the rest of the video. Lightened a little bit today. That makes us even never tell me the odds. Waterfall, getting stuck in a metaphor. I don't want to go to sleep. I need a breakdown quick in negotiations. Get it all together and remember to say stop. Give it a 3. I'm gonna show you what I do, and if you know what I mean. Drive by violence, more of the same. I can see where you're going, and I'm really ashamed. Do you think when you act, don't just act like you're thinking? I gotta know now. You better tell me. All does not mean dead. New does not mean best. No hard feelings. I'm gonna be right about everything I said. Yours does not mean mine. Kill does not mean die. We are not your kind. I challenge you to all out Changed it up a bit. We are gathered here today to get it right. Repeat after me. I will not celebrate mediocrity. I will not worship empty shells. I will not listen to worthless noises. I will not subject myself to selected predictable choices. My time, my attention, my quality should not be bought and sold for convenience's sake. Right, so before it kicks up again, first of all, this video must have been like crazy to film. This, like, the set and like all the people involved and stuff. But yeah, so that was like a little. Let me whack the lyrics back up. That was like a little. It seems like the way he was talking about. Is it in here? Bridge. Yes, I will not celebrate mediocrity. I will not worship empty shells. I will not listen to worthless noises. So this is where. What I talked about earlier about what he was saying about the industry, this is where that comes in, because a lot of artists out there nowadays are not necessarily made to be the biggest personalities or people, good role models or people to look up to. A lot of the time, and I'm not saying this about everyone, in the charts or anything like that, but there are a lot of big names out there that get big for the sake of essentially cash rules everything around me. Because, yeah, a lot of them, like, look at like, and I'll talk about hip hop because I guess that's where I'm grounded in. And when I say hip hop for these sort of artists, I use hip hop loosely, but like people like Lil Pump, blank slate. There is nothing to that person at all. When he just makes, the trend stuff, the trap drums and the catchy choruses and the mumbling and all that, crap. Worthless noises. Like, how big was Gucci Gang? It was massive. It was huge. Why? worthless noises. Let's continue.
We are not your kind. 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 We are not your All does not mean dead. No does not mean best. No hard feelings of doubt me and run about everything unsaid. Yours does not mean mine. Kill does not mean die. Pay attention, it's gonna be a while till I really feel alright. All does not mean dead. No does not mean best. No hard feelings of doubt me and run about everything unsaid. Yours does not mean mine. Kill does not mean die. We are not your kind. No excuses, I challenge you to all out fucking ride. I challenge you to all out fucking
Yeah, dude. Some strange stuff going on in that video. Yeah, Corey Taylor, just as angry as he always has been. It's almost like a... Like, what does he say? Let me read some of this interview. Making the past feel disposable like a dirty thing. Fuck that. We should pay attention to... Why should we pay attention to your mediocre future when you can't bother to celebrate an amazing past? I'd rather listen to a guaranteed hit than a forced miss. So he used the word anthem. All Out Life is the anthem that reminds people that it's not the date on the music, it's the staying power. Yeah, so that's what... I feel like it's basically like a... I know the industry, also like the charts and stuff, I feel like it's basically... like a big, like as he said, an anthem, like a big fuck you to... and there was a line in there just after I hit play again. We are not your kind. I thought it said we are not your gain. Yeah, he's trying to get everyone to like stand up and be like, listen, stop, like, I guess, I don't know, supporting is the word, but stop like, listening to all this garbage, or like the big companies, the big labels are putting out the chart stuff that's like made just to make money, basically. And if people enjoy that, as far as I'm concerned, and it's always been a thing with this channel, people can listen to whatever they want to. It makes no impact on me at all. If you listen to music and you enjoy it for what it is, more power to you. I'm glad that you can, you've got the music that you can enjoy. I think that's great, and anyone can listen to whatever they want to if they enjoy it. Having said that, there's like I feel like there's like a surface message and a bit of a deeper message to this. I guess the surface message could be like, it's almost like a bit of a bitter old man sort of situation, of being like, oh, the new stuff sucks, appreciate all the old stuff. But then the deeper message is obviously he's not just saying, oh, the new stuff sucks, because there's still going to be stuff that's going to come out and is going to be incredible and is going to stay around for years. What he is saying is, let's not forget about the old stuff that is already big and is big for a reason. Let's not forget about the Pink Floyds, because they were massive at the time when they were releasing that music, but they've stuck around, they've got the same power. This is something we talk about a lot on the channel, and people have talked about a lot in the comments, is that the music, after all this time, is still held up. And there's a reason why it was so popular in the first place, is because it was going to hold up, not because it was made to exist for a few weeks on the charts, get as much money as possible, and then die out a few years later. A lot of artists come and go. Nowadays, if you look at the past 10 years, a lot of the big pop artists have been around, like, that were around 10 years ago that weren't around 5 years later, and 5 years ago that weren't around now, and how many artists that are around in the charts now aren't going to be around in 5 more years, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one to talk about, and always an interesting discussion, which is far too... there's too much to say to sit here and just talk about in this video, but it is interesting I don't know, it's just an interesting one to talk about. Basically, the gist of the message is appreciate, never disrespect OGs, rest in peace Prodigy. Appreciate the old music and the stuff that is good and popular because it was popular for a reason back then and it's stuck around. Appreciate the stuff that has value and staying power and reason to be appreciated. But at the same time, I guess, listen to what you want to listen to. And I guess, and I know that's the message is like, a lot of the new crap is crap, but at the same time, I feel like if the point of Slipknot a lot of the time is we're going to do what we want and make the music we want and listen to the music we want, I also think that they wouldn't necessarily be encouraging the message, don't listen to particular music. Or maybe they would, but I feel like because of the way they are, they would be like, listen to what you want anyway. But yeah. We are people. Make the decision. You have it in your own head to listen to what you want to listen to and make a decision to listen to what you want to do and support who you want to support and all that sort of stuff. But hashtag stay woke, as they like to say on Twitter. With that being said, thank you for watching my reaction to All Out Life. Sorry the lighting was weird. I've seen it like come and go, like a bit dark, but that's just one of the disadvantages of using your window as the only source of lighting, because if there's a cloud out, it's gonna be shit. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.